Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's the FPL Pundit here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at my team selection for game week 9. Kindly hit that subscribe button if you're new here, turn on the post notification icon so that anytime I post a new video you are going to be aware. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into my team selection for game week 9. So welcome back, guys. How is the preparation for game week 9 going? I hope you're able to make good decisions that would help you in the long run in game week 9. So quickly, let's just look at how my team selection was for game week 8, and so we can have an insight on how my game week 9 will most likely be. As we can see that it's not as though all the entire team is going to be changed. I have 2 free transfers. I didn't use any transfer in the last game week, so that means I have 2 changes to make to my squad, and I'm going to be selecting a list of players that I know will best suit my starting lineup. That's because that's what's most important in the Fantasy Premier League. You want to line up players that are going to be starting, not just players that are going to be on the bench, because you know that bench points don't add to your total points except if you're using bench boosts, which you can only use once in a season. So this was how my team selection looked like for last game week. We see that I had Guaita, Pinnock, Matip, Aspilicueta, Salah, Son, Benrahma, Gallagher, Lukaku, Jimenez, and Antonio. Alonso was on the bench, Brownhill, Tsimikas, and Raya. So now my team has like almost half of my squad right now has been quite inconsistent for a while now. So there are several changes I actually need to make to my team. If I have 3-4 transfers, I could make good use of that, but since I have only 2, I'm going to be taking out one of the most expensive players in my defense, which is Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso has blanked for 2 game weeks now because he has not played in any of those matches, and it's actually costing me points because Chelsea has been keeping clean sheet, and so because of Alonso I've missed out on 12 points from 2 game weeks. So I'm going to be replacing Alonso with another Chelsea defender that I think would most likely start games, probably Reece James or probably Chaluba. I mentioned these guys previously in my video where I talked about the transfer tips for game week 9. Also, I would like to take out Gallagher from my team. Since I brought him to the team, he hasn't really paid off good points. Benrahma also too has blanked for many game weeks now, so these are potential players that might be leaving my team and I'll be replacing them with another player. Let's just move straight to transfer side of my team. Yeah, I said I was going to be taking out Alonso. Now I'm beginning to feel like I should kind of keep Alonso for just one more game week and see how it goes, because it's possible that he gets back to start in this weekend. But if you also want to be objective about this, I really don't exactly see that happening again, because right now Chilwell is in form. He scored in the last game week, he scored in the last 2 game weeks now, and I see no reason why Tuchel would want to put him on the bench. But let's just move on. Okay, before I actually make my transfers, let's see how my possible lineup could be if I don't make any transfer at all. So if I don't make any transfer at all, this is what my lineup could be: Alonso, Aspilicueta, Matip, Son, Salah, Benrahma, Gallagher, Antonio, Lukaku, and Jimenez. And this is actually kind of everything is looking good here. A good balance of players playing at home and away, but I just think this team can be better because Pinnock is on the bench, and Pinnock is quite good for my lineup. So I could be taking down Matip from the lineup, because we say that Matip is going to be playing against Manchester United in Old Trafford, so it's going to be a difficult one for him. Sorry, please excuse me. My ear was scratching me. Okay, thank you. So if I'm going to be using Matip to start, so this is what is actually going to look like. 3-4-3 Alonso, Aspi, Pinnock. Now this team I currently have, I'm not exactly confident in this team anymore, although they've been good for past some game weeks now, but I've not even been able to go beyond 60 points above, and last game week showed a lot of that I really need to tune my team for the better. So back to the transfer. The first player I want to take out is Alonso, so I'll be taking out Alonso and bringing in Chaluba. Now I'm not exactly sure if Rudiger is back for the Chelsea squad because he had a back injury. According to the Premier League, this thing, Rudiger is back. Yeah, definitely. I knew he wasn't going to miss more than one game week, and a lot of managers has transferred out this player now. So even still, I wouldn't want to sign Rudiger. Thiago Silva is back to the squad too. Everybody's back, everybody's ready, and James too is back. I really don't know who to bring from Chelsea squad. So okay, if let's just do away with that. Let's see from after Matip plays against I don't think I want to have any Liverpool defender for now. The next 4 fixtures kind of look bad. I would say bad for them. For the defense, it looks bad for the defense. So if I take the first player I'll take out is Matip and I'll bring in Livramento from Southampton. So Livramento is making it to my squad. It's just 4.3 million and it's one of the cheapest out there. So Livramento is going to make it to my squad, and my second transfer is going to quickly let's see who Wolves is going to be playing against Leeds. Okay, the fixtures are quite nice for the attacking guys. West Ham is playing against Spurs, Wolves is playing against Leeds, and Lukaku is playing against Norwich, most especially. So I was also thinking of getting Townsend to the squad. Everton is playing against Watford, and that fixture looks quite really nice for Everton players, and they're also going to be playing at home. Crystal Palace is also going to be playing at home as well. And now I think Benrahma is the guy I'll just take out of my squad to replace with taking out Benrahma, I'll just replace Benrahma with Everton player. So the Everton player I'll be going for is Townsend, of course. He has 5.7 and it's gotten more expensive. Now it looks like Doucouré has a foot injury and his return date is unknown. So players who have Doucouré should consider taking him out of the squad as he might not play in the weekend. So now we have a lot of more dependency now on Townsend, as we see that the likes of Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison are still absent from the team. So the next big guy that Everton is going to be depending on, apart from Gray, is Townsend. So I'm taking in Townsend to my team, although this is coming in really late because the time I signed Gallagher, it should have been Townsend that I should have signed, but it is what it is. So that's my 2 free transfers for game week 9, and I'm looking in the transfer right now. Okay, confirm transfers. Okay, so guys, yeah, I've made my transfers for game week 9 and I've saved it, and that means there is no turning back. So now let's see how I'm going to be lining up in game week 9. Livramento is definitely going to start. Alonso remains in my lineup. I didn't sell Alonso. Let's just see how the game goes with Chelsea. Another Chelsea defender, which is Alonso, is going to remain in my lineup. Gallagher stays too. Now the reason why I was very hell-bent on taking out Gallagher from my team, but I thought about it again. The next fixture for Gallagher looks kind of nice. Wow, jeez. Okay, now the next fixture for Gallagher looks kind of nice. He's going to be playing against Newcastle at home, so that's an advantage there for Gallagher to get back to scoring ways. Now even if they go face Man City away in the next game week, I can still put him on the bench, and I have that luxury to put him on the bench, and I have another player to replace him with, then bring him back after that game week. We see that Crystal Palace too, as the next 4 game weeks after Manchester City looks kind of good. So Gallagher is going to remain in my team till that period. So I want to also bring Pinnock to the starting lineup, but they're going to be playing against Leicester City, and Leicester City kind of has been on this goal scoring streak for quite some time now. The last match for Leicester City. They scored 4 goals against Manchester United. The previous one before then, they scored 2 goals. 2 goals in game week 6. Also, they scored 1 goal. Just basically, they've been scoring almost every match. Actually, they've scored in every match so far this season. So they're beginning to get their rhythm back, as we can see, and we should also start thinking of getting the likes of Maddison. We could be getting him, or Iheanacho himself, and Vardy's on the hot sheet right now. Everybody's signing Vardy. I even recommend you signing Vardy, taking out Ronaldo and all that. So I think Guaita is going to be my starting player ahead of the game week, and Raya is on my bench, Pinnock is on my bench. I don't want to lose out. I don't want to have to lose out on 2 Brentford players, because you know this Brentford has been wonderful. If you come to think of it, Brentford has been wonderful. Although they considered in their last 3 game weeks. Back to Newcastle. Newcastle has considered in the last 3 game weeks as well. They got clean sheet also. They considered in the last 4 game weeks. You know, they were able to keep a clean sheet against Tottenham. That's in the game week 4. I think this lineup is just going to remain. I'll just keep this lineup like that, and until I make my top captaincy picks video, I think my captain still stays on Lukaku. It's not locked in yet, it could change, but it feels like he's the best player you can actually captain in game week 9 because of the fixture difficulty ranking, and hopefully Lukaku gets back to scoring ways. So this will be the 3rd game week that Lukaku is taking my captain armband after blanking for the last 2 ones. Hopefully he could come back on top of this. And Townsend is also I feel like Townsend is also another potential captain. He's going to be playing against Watford, but we're going to look at that when we talk about top captaincy videos. So Guaita in my goal posts, Alonso, Azpilicueta, Livramento as my defenders, Son, Salah, Townsend, Gallagher in my midfield, Antonio, Lukaku, and Jimenez in my attack. So this team is not perfect yet. In the coming game weeks, I'm still going to be making a lot of adjustments. I'm trying to get in Cancelo to my team. I really still want to get Cancelo to my team. It's just that it's quite expensive, but if I'm having another Chelsea defender, it isn't really bad. Okay, no, 3 Chelsea defenders might be too much, because you know the day all of them just don't score, the day all of them don't get a clean sheet or don't score, it could be disastrous to the team. So this is what my team looks like for my team selection, and I think that's going to be all for concerning team selection in game week 9. And if Lukaku is able to get goals this game week, I should be able to get up to 70 points at least. That's always my target for the game week. So thank you guys for watching this video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new here. If you're returning to this channel, please give this video a thumbs up if you love it. Share the link of my video with your friends in your other FPL groups, as my video is going to be helpful with a lot of managers. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.